Hey guys, it's Calvin. I don't usually make videos like this where I respond to a previous video, but a deleted video on my channel is called Zelda Paid Review Controversy Opinion. I made this video because I was kind of upset on the day about people who were worrying way too much about reviews, and I feel like making that video while I was after just seeing the report on people accusing reviewers of paying for reviews was a bad idea because I was all emotional about it, and I made a video that sounded like I was talking down to people. Which is not what I wanted to do. I know some people got that I wasn't doing that, and I thank you very much for commenting on the video. People were calling it a very good video, and I really thank you very much for that, and I thank you for commenting on the video. There were people who were being overly aggressive on the video, in fact 2 people in general who were being overly aggressive. I'm not going to name them out or anything like that, but you know, that's their prerogative. If they want to be negative in their lives, that's great, but again, I could maybe have done a better job explaining myself. So I'm going to try in a lesser time, less than 10 minutes, it might come to 10 minutes again, just explain why I think that Zelda maybe deserves a 10, at the same time also why Zelda, the reviews for Zelda are not paid reviews in my view. First of all, I think that reviews have changed. I think reviews have changed in the modern era. I think that reviews are more personality based. I think that I don't go to anyone else other than the reviewers that I watch. I have this review channel that I watch that has basically, at any point, it has 8 different reviewers. 2 of them, Don and Ian, I should just say, Don and Ian, they don't review all the time, but when they do review, it's really awesome. But when I go to the reviews, I go for the personality and I go for their opinion on it. Usually I can tell if Brandon Jones likes a video game. No offense to Brandon, but we have really weird opposite tastes. So I'm gonna guess that I'm not gonna like the game that you like. That's just how it goes, I guess. But when, say, someone like Ben Moore suggests a game, I'm going to be like, yes, I'm going to buy that because I really do like that game, and I feel like that's a really good way of actually measuring if you like a game or not. And if you look at, honestly, all gaming channels and all review channels, they have changed completely in the past 5 years from being just reviews with bullet points and descriptions of what's good and what's bad, to discussions, to 1-hour podcasts on video games, and I think that's a really good thing. The whole thing calling these guys paid reviewers, I think is kind of silly. I don't think these guys are being paid for reviews. I just don't. I think that 10 out of 10 came from the heart, and again, it's because maybe it's a flaw, but I don't think it's a flaw in my view. Maybe you think it's a flaw, and if you do, let me know. I think a lot of people, in their hearts, when they play that game, they think of, they think of the how good it is to themselves, and I hope I'm explaining this properly. They see it as a 10 themselves. They look at the flaws, and they think that all the good stuff that they played outweigh all of the flaws, and that's fine for a video game. In fact, that's perfectly okay in a video game to actually review it like that, in my view anyway. That's just my opinion, of course, guys, and I shouldn't say, I learned in English a long time ago, you're not supposed to say in my opinion, because of course it's my opinion, I'm saying it. Really, all I wanted to say with that last video was that reviews don't really matter that much. It's the personality behind the reviewer, and I don't think I really said that properly. If I give Zelda a 2 right now, that's not going to stop a person from liking it. If they like it, that means the game is good for them, and that's it. There's no other thing. You can't say, come on, the game is shit. The game is good to them. If I say Zelda is a 10, you can't come to me and say Zelda is not a 10, because what we forget, guys, is 10 is not a perfect. 10 doesn't mean perfect. It means essential or excellent. That's what it means. Or it's usually essential, actually, because essential is a game you have to have no matter what, and that's what a 10 is. If I give Horizon Zero Dawn tomorrow a 2, that does not stop the game from being a fucking masterpiece to someone else or to everybody. If I give Horizon Zero Dawn tomorrow a 9, that does not stop the game from being a masterpiece, or sorry, not stop the game from being shit to someone else tomorrow. That's how games work. And I think, the word overrated is going to get thrown about all the time here when it comes to video games in 2017 and 16. Because you have games that are so good coming out, games that from franchises that are already built up, and there's people who are in fact waiting to bring down these franchises, and there's also people who honestly just try them for the first time and don't like them. There's also people who play the game, like Zelda, and I've seen people who play the game and are like, this is not a 10 out of 10, it's probably an 8 out of 10, it's a 6 out of 10, I think it's a 0 out of 10. No, I haven't met anyone who's actually played the game in full and said that, but some people say that's not as good as they actually say it is. Some people say it's the greatest game of all time, and that's okay, and that's what's so fucking awesome. You look at Jim Sterling, right, giving it a 7 out of 10, and I think here's the thing, right, I'm not going to give my opinion on Jim Sterling, but the thing is, he said it, I think, perfectly himself. I don't agree with his review, right, but like him giving a 7 out of 10 doesn't mean he's any more honest. And other reviewers giving it a 10 out of 10 doesn't mean they're any more dishonest. That's not how the video game world works anymore. I really don't think it does. To sum it all up, guys, really quick, review scores don't really matter because it's all what you think yourself. Reviews are just personality based now, I think. And also, I personally like Zelda, and that's not going to stop anyone from really liking it in the future. I don't think that the reviewers were paid. I do not think that they were paid. These are people who are respected people in the industry. They can give their own opinions, and if you knew these people knew these people's personalities, you know that they probably wouldn't be paying, getting paid for reviews. It's been a thing now. It is still a thing. People do get paid for reviews. There's also other incentives for getting giving a game a good review, and that's fear. But you look at IGN, who gave the game a 10 out of 10. They gave a Pokemon game 6 out of 10. I would never, if I hated a Pokemon game, I would hide away until I couldn't give my opinion on it. Pokemon fans are, first of all, the fan base is much larger in terms of a wider reach. More people have played Pokemon than have Zelda. More people probably go crazy about Pokemon than they do Zelda. I'm saying this right now, I don't think these people who give bad reviews on other amazing franchises are afraid of the same backlash from Zelda fans. I don't think that's true. So guys, I hope this kind of explains my stance on why reviews the whole thing just, to me, is just kind of silly. If you've played the game and you love it, fucking awesome. If you played the game and you don't love it, fucking awesome. If you played the game and you hate it, fucking awesome. If you haven't played a freaking video game, maybe don't say it's shit yet. I think that's pretty unfair, I'm not one of those people that says you have to play 10 hours of the game to actually get it. No. Try it for yourself. Try it.